Welcome to week 1. We're going to do a little people watching this week. Now admit it, you're probably already doing it, some sort of guilty pleasure watching other people at the mall, at the park, other public places. Well, now you have an excuse. And while you do it, we'll not only give you an excuse, we'll give you some practical tips to make that people watching a little more productive. That's an example of qualitative research that, whether you realize it or not, you already conduct every day. Think about it. Every day you conduct research. You listen to stories, you watch others, you participate in meetings, maybe check your text messages or go online, look at social media. This is dialogue that makes up our qualitative research. Throughout this course, we're going to learn how that qualitative research can help you as a strategic communicator. Now, we're going to read 2 chapters in our text by Tracy, chapters 2 and 4. Although it's not required for this course, I encourage you to go ahead and review chapter 1. There's some good information in there that will help provide a foundation for qualitative research and some of the principles that we'll discuss this term. Now, in chapter 2, Tracy reminds us that the research methodology is a tool. So just like a hammer is better than a screwdriver to bang in a nail, qualitative research is better than quantitative research, especially if you're looking for how to richly describe something or understanding the stories that people use to describe themselves. You'll find that this comes more natural the more qualitative research that you do, and you'll get an opportunity, as I said, to do that this week. Now, moving on to chapter 4, Tracy talks about the 3 fundamental aspects of human experience. This was first offered by Spradley in 1980, and these are what people do, known as cultural behaviors, what people know, cultural knowledge, and what things people make and use. We call that cultural artifacts. So these are 3 kind of nice buckets that you can put some research methodologies into, or your data that you gather as part of your research. Just an example of how qualitative research kind of breaks down. Now, I encourage you, while you're in chapter 2, to do a couple of things. Number 1, take the self-identity audit. You'll learn a lot that I think will help inform you as the primary researcher for your own work here. That's exercise 4.1. And if you look at exercise 4.2, that's the map and narrative tour. I think you'll find that of interest too. So I highlight those things for you. Lots of other information to go over. I'm looking forward to a great time of learning. I'll say this every week. Remember, stay ahead with all assignments. Stay engaged in the discussion board. And most of all, enjoy this time of learning.